What is up, Affected? Welcome to the Nerdy Effect, and do apologize that we were not here on Wednesday. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. I truly, I have no words. The way that my brain works. See, Chicken, I appreciate that, man. Um, welcome to Lick 93 with Kyle. um, but the way that my brain works is I am a big perfectionist. Like, with the Playroom, I had it down to a science. I knew where to point. I knew how to operate the phone and the PlayStation app without even really looking at it. Like I knew how to work it. Like like I could pull up the Brawl and it would be there, and I wouldn't take my eyes off the camera. I would know how to set the things up. I would know how to flop the filters. I would know how to make the banners and all that stuff, and I could do it without having to think of it. It was second nature to stream. And when it comes to this OBS, XSplit, live, everything is new, and I'm not comfortable with it. And so I intend to stay up late at night working on this. Like with all these new individual pieces that you see around, this little bit of change, this additive to this, like I didn't know how to do this. So I had to in turn teach myself how to do this to make the show look better, to make it work better for me, and to, change things up. My inevitable plan for this is every single thing will have its own unique individual place. So, during the main show, when it becomes time for Comic Corner, we'll swap to this banner. When we do something like Nerdy News, we will change it to a completely different background banner and setup. I'm working on a brand new one for the Time Spacers. Tim Spacers and Vlad Spacers all have their own individual setup. That is how my brain operates. I want it to look good, and I am constantly challenging myself to make it better, to make it work, to, give some brand new life to this streaming. When you have the capabilities that this computer gives me that is far beyond what the PlayStation ever did, I'm going to try to use it. So, on Wednesday, there is a button on my computer that when I turn on my OBS, there's a drop-down panel that drops down right here. And it says, your camera is live. Now that goes for the computer camera and for this camera right here. The very first little part of it says, hide notification. The very next drop-down, which is not that far of a difference, says, delete camera from activity. And in my computer, there was absolutely nowhere to go to unclick delete from activity. So I didn't have a camera. I didn't have a computer camera. I didn't have this one. It would not recognize it at all. So I spent 3 hours, something close to that, trying to do this. I inevitably had to uninstall my computer camera, not this one, my computer camera, then go to the damn website, re-upload it. Then I was able to use that one. Then I had to go into this camera, delete its memory, and then come back to it and reinstall it. Absolutely mental mind blown. And all this, I'm trying to schedule guests for Vlad Spacers. I'm trying to do something I've never done before for Vlad Spacers with different activities through the Skype through this. It was a lot. It was a lot of mental angst all at once with trying to rehearse and trying to build scripts and trying to build new characters and costumes. All that on top of learning how to Skype and learning how to do all this new stuff. Mindfucked by the sound. Oh, great. A mental nightmare. I don't know. Hopefully my voice didn't change, but that's how Yoda does. But anyway, so after all that, still couldn't get it. I'm trying to apologize to the people who I had lined up to be guests on the show for Wednesday. It was just mental overload. On top of what had happened to me last Sunday and Monday, it's just been a lot. And Nerd, I see you, Michael. And I was talking to another streamer as well. about all the situations and stuff, and he says pretty much it sounds like you're doing a second job, and it's like I kind of am. I'm trying to do a lot. I'm trying to better the show. I'm trying to make it more beneficial for people to watch, more different, and doing all that round one. That's what it sounds like. Totally messed up. Oh, okay, I got you. But yeah, so oh baby, I'm not like I'm making excuses or anything. I'm just trying to tell you guys like what was going on for Wednesday. So it was just 100% mental overload. I couldn't handle it, and I don't know. Anyway, so we're back. We're back today. I've got my Starbucks. That is delicious. So we're back. And yes, who asked that? Dan. Yes, Dan, we're still on a break. I'm going to be on a break for a while from the main show, unless there's a special day, like Star Wars Day, stuff like that. Fatality, we don't make excuses. We just get overwhelmed at times. Stream stuff. I understand. Take your time. Hallelujah. Lifestyle. But anyway, so that's, I just want to give you guys an up-to-date as to what's going on, because this stuff that is new here, like, it's rare to find that in streams. I watch a lot of Twitch streams, and they don't have a lot of these individual gift kind of stuff. Like, we've got Michael Jackson dancing on top of a nerd head up there. I finally found a flux capacitor. This guy right here is actually Thanos holding the Infinity Gauntlet, and it's got the power blasting to it. And these comic books over here, they swap in and out, and some of them move. See, this new Venom one up here swaps the Spider-Gwen. There's a lot of cool stuff. We don't know what Conan's doing, but it's weird. But yeah, I want to change it up. I want to give you guys new things to look at. Like, I know the background is cool, but I would like to have more foreground and more things like that. So anyway, like I said, I just want to give you guys an update. That being said, I'm going to run a little bit longer tonight. Looks like Conan is whacking it. Look, I didn't make this damn GIF, okay? But look. I didn't do that. I didn't make this. I didn't make that. That's just how it is. Now I got to get that back in its spot. There we go. But anyway, Conan bangs horny witches. But anyway, so I want to give you guys an update. So tonight we're going to run a little bit long just to make up for Wednesday's fiasco. I thought about doubling down. I bought food. You're supposed to make food. I thought about doubling down and trying to cram the Vlog Spacers episode with the comic show tonight. But honestly, as overwhelmed as Wednesday was for me, I wanted to have an easy, let's just hang out, let's talk comics and stuff like that. He's having a good time. It's true. I watched. Gross. Put a nickel on a donkey, Conan. Anyway, for the most part, most of these will probably change out depending on the comic stream and stuff like that. But I wanted to add, brought. You brought food. That's better. What'd you bring? So an update. My turtle shelf is looking like absolute garbage. So I'm still trying to work on it. I'm trying to inventory log all my turtle stuff. I don't know what that is. Metamagua, I just cheered. Is that 69? Yeah, 69. I need to get a cheer thing. I'm not sure what to do yet, but I'm going through and labeling my turtle stuff. Like, I've got the some of the index cards for it, and like there's the weapons for Toko right there. So it's going to be a great inventory system for all my turtles when I'm done, but it's taking a long time. A lot with the comics and stuff like that. I don't know what I have. I don't know what's there. So that's why I'm slowly inventorying this. Mac and cheese, baked beans, some smoking drumsticks. Oh, that sounds delicious. I got some vodka tonight. Hell yeah. Fatality, yes. Marvel Girl, what's going on? Are you standing like this, like as you type? It's like, hello, I am Marvel Girl. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Hello, bros. What's going on? Fatality, now I'm hungry. Well, he is your barbecue bro, so you should probably, I don't know, hook each other up. So, tonight, we're getting back to the comics. I do want to show a couple things and then tell you guys a different story, but we'll wait on all that, and we'll just get back into the comic book stream, talking comics and all that stuff. And just because we're talking comics doesn't mean we can't have a different conversation on something else while we're showing this. Charlotte Flair having a rough week too. Broken teeth and ruptured breast implant. Damn. That does not sound good at all. Basically sounds like Jeff Hardy. I purchased one comic book this week. I know. Bragging. So I only purchased one. That's it. Lurkson enjoys the stream. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Hopefully you're doing good, girl. Anyway, Nerdy Effect Comic Vault is sponsored by Dr. Trencher Mouthwash and Noxema. Gross. Mrs. Trotter, yes. No one to see I got the vodka. Hee hee. No one meant to see that I got the vodka. I don't know what that means. Jeff Hardy got a boob job. Probably. I go to FizzKid for all my up needs. So I only purchased one comic this week. Because of the amount of comics that I do have, I'm trying to seriously cut back buying new issues, regardless of if I think they're going to be valuable in the future or not, just because I really want to get this under control before I continue the hoarding. So I picked up one. This is actually from about 4 months ago. But this is the series Curse Words, and this is their holiday special for Curse Words. So this came out sometime around December, maybe early January. But Curse Words is just one of those cool stories that I highly recommend. In case of urgent cravings, everybody call 911 fatality. One comic. What is you, sick? I didn't say that's all I purchased this week. I said that that's the only comic that I purchased this week. There's a big difference. If I avoid my comic shop, more than likely I'm not going to spend as much money. Therefore, I can save money and still have room. So, at Backlash, they were caught chanting, "Beat the traffic." What? Allie, listen. I've said this many a times. When FizzKid is near you, like in your peripheral vision, run the opposite way. He's able to secrete confusingness across the astral planes. So just stay away, because at Backlash they were chanting "Beat the Traffic" is a FizzKid sentence. I was expecting to have the old school PlayStation days where the names just jump and then they make sense, and so say, "Oh, FizzKid said that." I have a craving for lit. I'm distracting. We know. Again, Relentless just subscribed. Why didn't it go the hallelujah? Oh, that's right. I don't have a thing for... Damn it, Relentless. I appreciate the hell of that, man. This weekend, I guarantee I am going to make a GIF or whatever, a subscribe thing for the subscription button. It's going to be Fish Stick. So we'll have that taken care of. But thank you so much, Relentless. It's great to see you, my man. Hope you had a fantastic week. And have no fret. It is Friday, my man. What's going on, Scoops? Hello, Scoops420. That sounds awesome. Definitely, man, if I'm going to know a person that I call Scoops420, they damn sure better be from Colorado. I was taught by Dr. Strange. That makes sense. Don't drink the FizzKid pineapple juice. Don't do that. Run! Yeah, see, Allie, run. Yes, pineapple. Relentless. I appreciate that, my man. That's awesome. It is really cool to see the Nerd Circle pop up. I thought you were going to be quiet. That means you can't be quiet for the rest of the day. So, some of these books we've showed in very, very recent episodes. But, again, this is the Comic Vault, so I'm trying to show them. That way we have them all there. So if you have seen them recently, I apologize. What is going on, Mr. Big Daddy Juggalo? Just say Leeds United. There you go. So this is actually issue number 700 of Captain America right there. And yeah, so Marvel actually backtracked and did number 700 to Captain America. And one comic that I didn't get recently that I'm very sad about is Superman 1000. Dan, what did Dan do? Is hosting me. Appreciate it, my man. It's always good to be hosted, especially by Dan, because he's got those strong shoulders. You feel like you're supported. But yeah, so maybe it was Action Comics 1000, not Superman. But yes, it's quiet again. Stop that. Stop that. So yeah, I need to get that. That is on my to-get list. I don't have it yet. So here is Infinity Countdown number 1 right there. Colorado always gets a bad rap with the weed. Yeah, but Scoops has got your hookup. But anyway, I didn't say it was a bad thing. I said that's a good thing. Colorado's lucky as balls. But yeah, so Infinity Countdown number 1. You've got Wolverine and a couple other guys. I think that's Gamora right there. Pretty cool. Something I definitely want to read, but haven't had a chance to. Sidekick. Yeah, I went to the tablet for it. What? How's bragging? I got AC 1000. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to, but see, I've got two comic shops that I frequent. One is a comic shop, and that is pretty much it. They have pops and a few other things, very rare, but they are like 90% comic books, and it is a joy to go there. The other one has some comic books, some back issues, and then everything else to collect. It's ridiculous. Give me a cookie. What's going on, DMK? But the problem is that the one that is solid comic book shop, I don't get to go to very often. It is on the opposite side. So I don't get to go there unless it's like an absolute, like, I need to go there because they do have something I need. So I have to go to the other one, and what they do is basically, if there is a stack of comics, let's say that this is Action Comics 1000, right? Some dude walks in, he can pick up the whole stack, go up there, purchase them, and leave, and they're okay with that. Now, the good comic book shop, the one that's 90%, they limit 1 or 2 per customer because they want to make sure that everybody has a chance rather than these asshole scalpers. So it's just first come, first serve for the one that's closest to me, and truly, I don't like their policies, but there's nothing I can do about it. DMK, good to have you back. Good to have you back. But nowadays, that's all we in Colorado ever get questioned about. Right, I know, and it's lucky. Shut up. Anyway, Street Fighter 30th anniversary for PS4 and 4 days after that. This is Venomized number 2. Pretty damn cool. Great cover. I don't know if the series is any good, but I do like it. I'm so ready for Street Fighter. Pretty cool cover. Lots awesome going on there. I gotta watch where I toss these. This is sort of an old series that came out maybe 2 or 3 years ago, but this is a variant cover of Bill and Ted Go to Hell. And as you can see, you've got all the main characters from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey Station. But pretty cool cover. Definitely worth it. One of the better covers. What is going on, Mr. Moneymaker 254? Fantastic show you did Tuesday. I didn't get a chance to get on Wednesday because of technical issues and mental problems. But fantastic, man. I like that you came on early, but like I didn't have anything to do with the rest of my night. Like, this is what I do on Tuesday is I work more on all of this right here while watching Moneymaker 254, Bird and Ozzy do their thing. So it's always like playing in the background, and it's awesome. And then you guys got off early, so my TV's not doing anything. But fantastic show as always, my man. No nano middle figures. What? No pops. No. DMK, I understand comics aren't your thing, but we're still on a break. We're on a break, DMK. Really. I told you this. Money, 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 dollar, dollar. Yes. My bro. Fatality. When the show starts back, we're going to fix all that. Sup, good peeps? Yes. But no, we're strictly comics for right now. But it is still good to see you. So here is Batman the White Knight issue number 11. And like I said, this is one of those cool twist series that comes from DC. Talked about it a little bit. Basically, the Joker is the good guy and Batman is the bad guy. Even though they're the exact same person, they're just swapped roles. So Batman's trying to tear down the city and Joker's trying to save it. Pretty cool. Definitely DC's killing it when it comes to storylines. Here's an old school one. We might have talked about this whenever Purple Army popped up in here. Some new exclusive Target metal figures came out. Did they really? Which ones? Oh, no pause for DMK. That's true. I'm here for awesome company. People in the wild kind of suck. Yeah, they do. That's why it's nice because like I'm here and you guys are all welcomed in here. Obviously, the whole chat's lit up with swords. But like it's like we're all in a big safe zone, you know? It's like you can feel free to say whatever you want, regardless if it's confusing or solely 100% about magic. Like it's all okay. It's a big giant hug safe zone. And then all of a sudden Fatality's penis comes around and feed me. Run! I know. So anyway, showed this a couple days ago. And this is Judge Dredd's Crime Files, issue number 1 from August. And yeah, some of these, they're not going to have backed and board yet, but eventually they all will. This is from 1985. So that's definitely a click back in time. Cat Sled, that's right. I think 6-inch Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. and those wild people intrude on your property, and you can't shoot them. Sure you can. Sure you can. Just make sure they're like closer to the house. No, we can't. Guns not allowed. That's true. They can like swat sticks at them or something. That's right. That's right. V2. So this is one of the cool ones. This is one of the newer. This came out maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. But Amazing Spider-Man number 794 variant cover when Norman Osborn gets his hands on the Carnage symbiote. And this is, of course, the variant cover, but still pretty badass. What's going on, Too Cocky? Welcome to the show, my man. Hope you had a fantastic week. No Flag Facts tonight. In Real Time is also canceled. What Did You Learn is also canceled for tonight. Sponsored by Pepperidge Goldfish and IBC Root Beer. Nice. Jonesy, what's going on, my man? Yeah, like, we don't do the Flag Facts. We're just doing comic talk. And real the point is, like, what did you learn? I learned that you have way too many damn comic books, nerdy. Thank you and good night. It's pitchforks and cricket bats. Pitchforks and cricket bats. Now, if that's not a Fizz Kids statement, I don't know what is. Somebody write that down so that we can put that in the Porn Pirates repertoire. All right. So here is a new series that came out, Avengers Shards of Infinity. Pretty kick-ass cover. You see you've got multiple Avengers going for, I mean, I guess that's the Tesseract, which is, dude, the colors of the stones in Infinity War versus the colors of the stones from the comic books are beyond bass-ackwards, so I don't remember which one this is. It might be the Mind Stone. But yeah, pretty cool cover. I learned Conan really enjoys watching you. It's true. It's true. The Nerdy Effect is taped in front of a live studio audience. It is. It's true. Pitchforks and cricket bats. Here is Venomized issue number 1, where every character in the whole series gets venomized. It's a great concept. It really is. Most of the time, Marvel falls flat recently with their comic books, and DC is killing it with story, but sometimes a cool crossover like that can really get you going. You could run your own comic book store, nerdy. It'd be heaven for you. I thought about it, but the problem is opening a brick and mortar store like today. Like the comic shops that I frequent were existing prior to like the internet and eBay. Like they were open before 2000, so they've been open for a long time. They have established fan base. They have established people that go there. They have people that support them, and that's cool. But opening a brick and mortar store today is damn near financial suicide because you have to get in with the comic book publishers like DC, Image, Marvel, and all that. They have to be able to send you that stuff. You have to have the overage to be able to accept all that. If you don't get exclusive covers, then people are like, I'm not going to go there because I can get it cheaper online. A lot of the new millennial type kids and stuff that have comics, they're doing it digital download. So that way it's locked to their computer and it saves a ton of space. So it's not a good idea to start one, but that's just me. You can take your own thing. I learned that Conan can outlast fatality. It's true. Conan is just mannish. What? I got a Venomized comic the other day, but haven't posted it. And, well, I mean, get to it. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? I know you ain't grilling out. So here's another one we picked up. This is G.I. Joe from IDW, issue number 250. And this is one of the variant covers, but I thought that this is one of the better ones. The main one, I just, I didn't like the cover, but this one's pretty cool, mainly for the snake eyes and stuff. Computer can be easily destroyed. Good job, DMK. All right, DMK, then you go start a brick and mortar store. Let me know how that goes. But yeah, the artwork inside is still phenomenal. If you love G.I. Joe back in the 80s, then definitely you're going to like what IDW is bringing to the table. All right, DMK, we will see you when you open your brick and mortar store and are successful. Fatality, stop standing behind me. Tap, tap, tap. My brother had his own comic stop in Georgia. Now he runs a cosplay company. Interesting. Waiting for Sunday. I see what you did there. That's not me, Yoda. Another one we picked up. Doomsday Clock, issue number 4. This is the big crossover between the Watchmen and DC Comics. Again, it's still on my to-read list. I have no fun for brick and mortar store. Then heed my advice and shh. What's going on, Vinny? How you doing, man? What up? Are you busy playing games tonight? What you doing? What is on the what's on the agenda for Vinny this evening? Mainly, we need to talk to Vinny right now because when he says "What's up," you got about 2 to 3 minutes before gone. And don't even talk about Average Ninja. That dude hasn't showed up in over a month. Or could work in one. Nah, I mean, like anytime I go to one of the comic shops, we always have long conversations, but I would inevitably end up spending all my money there, so I would never get a paycheck. It's good to be able to leave and not come back for a while. Jizzy, what's your favorite comic cover? All-time favorite comic cover? Probably the nudie one I couldn't show on Monday. I don't know, dude. Like this wall right here, that's over here. It has a bunch of some of my favorite comic book covers, but they're not even like the most valuable ones. It's a very difficult question, man. I don't know if I could even narrow it down to top 10 if I really, really wanted to. I don't know. That's a good question. As we get through this, maybe I could sort of put aside a different pile, and we can go through my top 30. I don't know. But yes, Vinny, hopefully nothing but probably hella adult shit. Here is Dark Knight's Metal, issue number 6, and this is the foil metallic cover. Pretty damn cool. Still haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I love what they're bringing to the table with this. And I think this series is over, but it's still pretty cool to see this. What is going on, South Rebel? Welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you had a fantastic week. And just remember, it's the weekend for everybody except Big Daddy Juggalo. True, the same at my model shop. Yeah, it is. You can't work where you hobby. You would never make any money because you would get first dibs on everything that came in. Especially the one store that has more than just comic books, where they have DVDs and records and toys and stuff like that. When somebody sells it, I would have first dibs, and it would be nothing but just my paycheck going back to them. So I could not work there. I have to have the ability to hunt and leave and not go. So, but yeah, good thing. Ooh, foil cover. Nice cover on that one. It was. So this is one I picked up solely on, I don't plan on reading it, but just on the obscurity of this. But yes, this is issue number 1 of Trump versus Time Lincoln. Yeah, this is real. So Trump versus Time Lincoln. And then on the back, they have the tremendous Trump, where he turns into like an orange Hulk. Just ridiculous, but I would be sad if I didn't pick this up. Metal Comics needs action figures. Oh, that would be sweet. Ooh, piece of candy. I recognize a lot of you. Yeah, South Rebel. Yeah, see? The more you come back, why is everybody purple tonight? I don't understand. But yeah, the more you come back, the more you're going to recognize everybody, and the more that we can get to know you and have a lot of old school fun. Mono working weekends for a while. Oh, is mono like, isn't that the kissing disease? Okay, so you got mono, and now they're not allowing you to work for the weekends. It makes sense, because that stuff is very easily passable, even if you're not kissing, like even if you just cough out there. So props to your work for, are they going to pay you? That's a big question. What the hell? Seriously? I don't know what happened. Ice cream. Sounds good. Anyway, so moving on. This is a new one that I picked up. This is from the fantastic Robert Kirkman. Robert Kirkman, of course, created The Walking Dead, not only the comic, but the TV series as well. This is his new one. Again, I want to read it because it's got to be good. But yeah, so Oblivion Sun. It seems more like a post-apocalyptics. I have not seen issue 2 yet. I'm guessing it is a monthly comic. A lot of Image comics are monthly based, which is nice for the wallet, especially if you want to collect and read. The entire artwork is not bad at all. It is definitely colored, unlike Walking Dead. Yes, random. Yes. See, this is where I have to get mad at you. Like, instead of just prolonging with the Trump talk, you can go, wow, that's random, and then just shut the hell up. But instead, you're just going to keep putting more of that in the chat. So, stop. Moving on. This is X-Men Gold number 23 right there. But anyway, pretty damn cool. And for the most part, with the X-Men Blue, the X-Men Gold, stuff like that, the story is pretty damn cool. It's different. A lot of it centers around the new X-Men rather than the old school ones that we grew up on. But the artwork is pretty badass. Yeah. What is going on, Mr. King NorCal? I saw that you're busy building the kingdom today on Instagram. Right there. Make sure you guys go check out. Oh, my Thanos. Get out of the way, Thanos. Hang on. Is he locked? He's locked. I can't move him. I can't move him. There we go. Hang on. Get over here. There we go. There he is, right there, Mr. King NorCal. Make sure you go and check out Mr. King NorCal over on the YouTube. He's sort of on Twitch sometimes, but mainly over there on the YouTube and the PlayStation. But yeah, definitely go and check out King NorCal. All right, we can put Thanos back right there. Boom. Make him a little big. Rah! All right. Now that Vinny's gone, we're good to go. Get back right there. Okay. X-Men Comics are all-time fave. Yes. Hello, King. Hello, J-Dub. Vincy the artist. What? But anyway. So, Spider-Man has always been my big love for comics. I think that Spider-Man has a very, very deep, in-depth story. Whereas the X-Men is very vast. Like, you have to learn a lot about a whole bunch of different characters. Whereas, like, Spider-Man, boom, it's right there. Even Iron Man, a lot of his stuff is sold around the Avengers, but Spider-Man isn't. So, but that's awesome. I didn't know that. I didn't know your favorite was X-Men. Now, is it the '90s X-Men, the old school one? Where do you land on that stuff? All kinds of stuff. I'm a gamer. Yes. What do you do, King NorCal? King NorCal is the king of NorCal. He is preparing for a great troll army. What's going on, Clance? Wow, that is a name blast from the past. How you doing, my man? How are you and Ruda doing? It's been a long time. Spider-Man #1. What? Oh, is your #1. But yeah, no, we do games. But right now we're strictly on the comic book talk, mainly because I'm trying to make an archive. And I'm also trying to make a list of what I have because I don't know what I have. Matt Hardy. Oh, delete. Yes. Definitely. All right. So I'm trying to get through certain stacks of these so that way I can bag and board them. The trolls stand no chance against the mystery word old school '90s X-Men. I'll post them on Instagram. Sweet. We won't get to those today, but I do have a bunch of old school '90s X-Men. So eventually we'll get there. In the meantime, we have got Infinity Countdown Prime, and as you can see, they've got all the Infinity Stones in different Marvel characters' hands. Yeah, pretty cool. The king gonna take Thanos and take the glove for himself. That's awesome. Behind my head right there is the Nintendo Power Glove. Like, there's a lot of stuff back there. I have to kind of point it out. A little bit's blurry or not, but right there's the Nintendo Power Glove. I saw somebody basically take the Power Glove, like the shell of it, paint it gold, and then put gems on the different spots, and they called it the Infinity Power Glove. That seems like something that NorCal could definitely rock. Already got the gauntlet. He was weak. Damn! Early X-Men. Yep. King cheers. Tiny Buster! Damn it. Who the hell? I cannot remember who Tiny Buster is. You're going to have to remind me. A comic with no bag and board is a sin. Well, okay. When you start getting to the level amount of comic books that I have, and they're all bagged and board, then you can talk some smack. All right. This is Ultimate Spider-Man, the 75th issue, number 75. I never got a chance to read this series. It started in 99 or 2000. I want to say 2000. And basically what it is, it started Spider-Man from point A, from the very beginning, and then changed some stuff. Some of the things they changed actually made a whole F ton of sense. One of the biggest things that I remember was Norman Osborn, of course, was the Green Goblin, but they made Harry Osborn the Hobgoblin. I'm like, that makes so much sense. Instead of Harry taking over the mantle of the Green Goblin, he makes his own damn goblin. So, yeah, pretty awesome. John and Tracy, thank you. I could not remember. I knew I knew you. Re-wicking my vape at the moment. Andy, I know. What's going on, buddy? But yeah, Spider-Man number 75. I don't have a lot of these, but the artwork is phenomenal. And I think they only made 120 issues, like not a lot. So if you wanted to actually read the whole thing, you could pick up the trades and read the whole series. It's a really good read. It's a full, well-rounded series. It's like they thought it out. But it ran for like 10 years, something like that. Need to go figure out how to get notifications when you're streaming. Well, that's why I try to post on all my social media. That way people do know. Or if you have a clock, I've been doing the same time schedule for over 3 years. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 6 p.m. Central Time in America. Like if you can just like put a post-it note up as to what time that is in your country, you would know what time I'd be on. Unless it's Wednesday and life is banging me in the butthole. This is one of these weird comics. And like I said, most of these we've shown in at least the past month. But this is the Marvel manga verse, and this is from 99, 2000, 2002, somewhere in there. But the Marvel's manga verse, and yeah, that's Black Panther. This is their weird take on it. So, yeah. But I'll show you guys some of this artwork that's on the inside. Like, that is actually pretty cool right there. The Doctor Doom and the Iron Man and stuff, like, it actually is pretty damn cool, even though, like, for the most part, I don't deal with any of the Japanese stuff. I think that the artwork is pretty awesome. All right, appreciate it, South. Anyway, there you go. Pretty damn cool. Anyway, weird but cool. All right, so we've got, this is DC's number 79 from April of 2005, Birds of Prey. And, I don't have to tell you why I picked it up. You already know. But pretty awesome. Great cover. Sexy. And that ass. Okay, I got to check to make sure I can show this cover. Okay, I can show this cover, but it's not coming out of the cellophane bag. So this is Heavy Metal's Tarena, number 1. What Captain Marvel comics you heard they're sitting in the 90s? What? What Captain Marvel comics you heard they're setting in the 90s? I have a few, but I'm not sure as to what they are. Captain Marvel has never been on my main radar. I do know about the character, but I don't know a whole lot. I'm sure I've got a couple somewhere deep into the collection. But for the most part, I don't know what they're basing it on. You might be able to find some leaks and stuff on the internet. I don't know, but I do know it's based in the 90s. So yeah, this is Heavy Metals. If you guys knew anything about the 70s and 80s when heavy metal came out, it was one of those really, really, really cool things. Appreciate that, host South Rebel. Appreciate the hell out of that. Again, I've got to get a thing for the hosting. I've got to make some kind of gift for it. I don't know what to do. Like, Fish Stick is for subscribe, but I need something for the host and something for the bits. I got to figure it out. But yeah. Pretty cool, and I know that it's got some dirty stuff. Oh my god! See, damn it, Red. I appreciate it, man. Not for sale to minors. Ginger bought it for you, didn't she? Yes. But yeah, hopefully by Monday, if everything goes right, we'll have a gift for that and a gift for the bits. Even if I change it later, it'd be nice. Where's your woman as she's not talking in the background? And we're all a little happier. No, this is, we're on a break right now, so it's not the normal show. That's why it's just comics. When the normal show happens, that's when we have Ginger and Side Sheep and all the other stuff happening. Side Sheep, she's the co-host. She's not even here either. Cool, man. I'll check it out because of the next Avengers film. That's true. Sorry I didn't talk to you while I was live. Ooh. All right. Were you playing a game? What game were you playing? So this is The Walking Dead issue number 175, New World Order. And the reason I picked this up is because this is when things for the guys and girls in The Walking Dead actually change hands. So I figured this might be one of those turning points. Maybe something special happens in it. I haven't read it. So maybe something special happens to where the value increased, like, you know, the first Michonne or Death of Tyrese, stuff like that. No, I mean as the icon for hosting. Wait. Oh, have Side Sheep. Oh, okay. The Walking Dead, burn it. Train Simulator 18. I don't know what Train Simulator is. What is Train Simulator? Don't say it's from 2018. I got that. What is Train Simulator? It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon, except like it's trains and stuff. I might be down for that. How long were you watching? Creepy. No, see, the thing is, Red Walrus is always watching. He's watching every stream all at once. I know you've seen The Matrix, and there is the wall of TVs that white-haired dude sits in front of. That's Red Walrus. I Spy, My Little Eye, Michael Jackson Moonwalking, Thanos, Marvel Superheroes, and the Flux Capacitor. I think Erickson hit me, Clance. That's true. Yeah, I've started to learn how to use these GIFs and stuff. So that's why I try to add a little bit of range to the show. Like, we're just doing comics, so like all the comics are right here. The stuff in the background is not too worrisome. Michelangelo yelling "Cowabunga!" I don't know. Like the idea of Side Sheet being a GIF, that's cool, but I don't like the idea of using a different sound effect. Like, I want everything for mine to be show related or streaming related. Like the fact that Moneymaker is the following thing with the hallelujah and stuff. I think that's awesome. It'd be cool to maybe throw a Dr. Jekyll gift in there. Maybe we could do Side Sheet and then like make Dr. Jekyll say something over it, because I can put the mustache on Side Sheet. But we'll talk later. So here's a new one that came out. This is from DC Universe. This is part of that Rebirth series. The New Age of Heroes, the Terrifics. I have no idea what this is about. Nerdy, you don't know what Train Simulator is from? What century are you from? But the reason that I picked this up, the reason I only picked this up is not because I'm going to read it and love it. It's because that it actually folds out into a poster. Check that out. It is a 3-part poster on that side, and then a 3-part poster on this side. And it's been a couple months, but I've always thought that maybe issue number 2 might have a continuation to the poster, so mental note for that. Have you retired from YouTube? The question is yes and no. I stream solely on Twitch and OBS, so I am off Playroom, and I archive on YouTube. So, you know, I mean, I built up 1,300 plus followers, and like some people don't want to make the move to Twitch. I understand that. So that's why I do archive to YouTube. That way, if people still follow me over there, they want to keep watching it, then they can. It's just not live. So, do I stream on there? No, but I do archive all my shows to there. You don't know what century are you? You're Canadian. No, I don't. I truly don't. I don't get to play as much games as I want to. I wish that I did, but I just don't have the time, sadly. Dr. Jekyll, where the rum? Why is Dr. Jekyll a Scottish pirate? We need Jizzy gifts, Jizzy and guys dank memes. What's going on, Nostalgic Nerd? I saw you pop up there. I missed your comment. I apologize. My brain's moving 15 different directions. But good to see you, my man. And I know you missed Monday's show. We weren't on Wednesday due to mental difficulties. And I saw you pop in right at the end of Monday's show, like, here, oh dang. But we're here right now for a little bit longer than normal. Brimstone number 1 has 3-page poster, like that, kind of cool. Brimstone number 1, is that new? I sell the defective 7 1/8 C's. So this is Spider-Gwen number 29. Picked it up solely based on the cover. That is Matt Murdock standing down there, but pretty badass cover in general. But yeah, I'm also working on trying to find different gifts and stuff. Like, maybe next time we won't have Thanos down there or the Flux Capacitor over here. We'll have different stuff. I'm probably always going to keep the 8-bit Michael Jackson dancing up there just because it's kind of like, sometimes you might not notice it. You saw that. Yeah, I did see you pop in. Thanos was right. I did see you pop in, man, and I apologize. We were busy trying to make love to King NorCal at the time. So here's a weird one that I know that Freddy's Ready picked up. This is Kiss and Army of Darkness, issue number 1. Yeah, it's a weird crossover. I understand. I'm not oblivious to it, but it is really, really cool and different, and it's only money, right? So then we pick up Curse Words, issue number 11, right there. And I believe, it's been a long time since I've read these issues, but I believe that the name of the platypus is Margaret. Pretty sure. Do not quote me on that, but it is a great series. Metal Mogwai just cheered 46 biddies. Thank you so much, Metal Mogwai. I appreciate it. Great to see you still hanging out, girly. That Michael Jackson is cool. Yeah, MJ on the brain. There was a thing that I saw. It was like a Photoshop. It showed Michael Jackson in his glove, and they Photoshopped the stones, the Infinity Stones on his hand, and it says, use the Infinity Gauntlet to spread peace. And I was like, that is awesome. You got to get the Wii train going across the screen for a vape train. The Wii train? You're going to have to explain that one. We all miss you so much, but it's all good. Hey, like I said, I'm over here on the Twitch. You've got a name, so we're good to go. Anyway, Curse Words, issue number 11. It is a great series. It's really cool to read, so if you get the chance, pick it up. Hopefully they'll make a trade, so it's easier. It's, it's like $11 instead of having to buy the individual comics for $4 each. But yeah, I made the decision to make the full jump to Twitch because of how YouTube is just treating everybody just like crap. Like, main staple creators, and I'll use one of my favorite YouTubers to watch is Philip DeFranco, and he talks about the news that most people don't cover, major news outlets don't cover, and he gets demonetized because he's talking about world events. Like, he's just giving you information. He gets demonetized for that. And the reason for that is a lot of the Logan Paul situation. And Logan Paul is still making millions and millions of dollars off of this, whereas the other creators, and Philip DeFranco is not a low creator. He has like 3 or 4 million subscribers. He makes a lot of bank. And even after all that, like, he is still getting hit with this. So someone like me who has 1,300 subscribers will never flourish, will never do anything on YouTube. However, on Twitch, we are well accepted in the community in this point, and there's a chance to actually grow. Whereas on YouTube, it seems like advertisers are pulling themselves left and right. That's a small little rant, but there's a lot of facts backed up in that. What is going on? Dandia Storm! My balls itch and oh yo! YouTube sucks and my balls itch, yes. Well, Dandia Storm. I love that name. Dandia Storm. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but you, sir, you have a twiddly mustache, don't you? Dandia Storm. Love the name, and I'm sorry your balls itch. There is this thing called monkey butt powder. Go and check out Monkey Butt Powder. It's mainly for bike riders, but I think it's right up your alley. Thomas the Tank Engine. No. I'm taking a backseat to lurking this evening. Always chat too much in your stream. Yeah, but we appreciate it. We need that chat. You too suck. I read that. Every once in a while, I forget to look for something in the background that was in the old room. Well, if you need to know, let me know. Philly D is demang. I saw that video. Yeah. Never too much. See, Red Walrus knows. Check out H3 Productions. They are pretty cool. Yeah, I know. I watch H3 too, but I just use him. Ginger the Soulless. All right, we'll do it. Demon Bunny. What's going on, Mark? What's going on, buddy? How you doing? I see you up there. Boom to you. Boom. Yo, dude, bro. Fist bump Friday. Boom. Thanks for saying it correctly. We blame you two for itchy balls. Hey. Well, hang on. Hey. Dandius, we've got you some Vaseline Advance right there, man. That'll hook you up right there. Look, you don't have to go and buy the monkey butt. We got you hooked up. And if that is not in your repertoire to use, we have got Jizz lubrication just on hand in case you need it. So there you go. Hi, Demon Bunny. Jizzy. Would you do hot ones if ordered? I don't know. What's hot ones? I don't know what hot ones are. My device died, but did you really say Harry should have been Hobgoblin? That's blasphemy. Not if you read it correctly. Like, it was a different take. I understand that Hobgoblin was his own take, but it was stolen Osborn technology. But if his son was to take it and make his own goblin, makes more sense. And I'll give you the divergence of Spider-Man 3. Go watch Spider-Man 3 and tell me you would not rather see Harry Osborn as the Hobgoblin rather than the paintball and snowboarder. You lose.
Hallelujah, say hallelujah, say hallelujah, hallelujah, say hallelujah, say hallelujah, hallelujah.
Dandia Storm! I appreciate the hell of that follow. Mainly because I like the hell out of your name and I don't get a chance to throw my jerkins up there very often. Exactly, Red. Never too much Lala. Yeah, we need Lala. I don't know what that is. It's like a snake eating an octopus. I'm down for that. Party at Dr. Jekyll laws. Vaselina in Espanol is splat. Cheer, Yoda! I don't know how many cheers that is. I didn't see it. I got Hallelujah at the same time. Fizz Goblin 2000. Never referenced Spidey 3. I'm just telling you that there are better alternatives and there are worse alternatives. So sometimes you got to take the two, and all of a sudden you have this. Spider-Man 3 sucked, worst movie ever. No. Listen, if we're talking like the worst comic book movie ever, I will give you two options. You choose Ghost Rider 2 or Elektra. Okay? And fight. Don't forget to take change with you. Change! 69 cheers. Okay, it was 69. Of course it's 69. 69, dudes. Whoa. Bill and Ted 3. Whoa. I'm trying to picture Keanu Reeves having to dumb himself down after, I don't know, 30 years of playing an action superstar, absolute badass, like, linguist out the ass, you know, like, totally like, whoa, having to do this now? Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. It's just going to be weird. No. Sea Chicken, that's not how that works. Harry's my favorite goblin, so hell no. Interesting fact, King NorCal, I actually have the Death of Harry Osborn signed by Stan Lee, the actual comic that he died in. So, Hot Ones is where you get asked hot questions and eat hot spicy wings. It's legit. I have no idea what that is. Apparently I missed all that. But sure, why not? But nah, dude, Punisher Warzone. Yeah, but at least it had blood in it. Lol, Alley. Elektra, there you go. But I still say Spider-Man 3. Really? You think that Spider-Man 3 is worse than Ghost Rider 2? Damn. I hope 3 comes. That would be amazing. You're welcome. I'm welcome. Thank you. Predator trailer is out. Looks blah. It does. Like, Freddy's Ready is one of the biggest Predator fans that I know. And he goes, eh. Mr. Freddy's Ready, he actually has a legit, like, beautiful Predator suit. Like to say cosplay doesn't even do it justice. It is amazing. It is legit. Like, it has the Predator face, moving mouth, and the shield that goes over it that can actually be removed. It's awesome. And even he goes, eh. Casablanca, worst comic book movie ever. Here's looking at you, Mark. Warzone is awesome. I don't know. I have to miss this stream too. See ya Monday. I only open Twitch to say this. Potato passing by. Today you lived up to your name. It is great to see you. I know things are afoot over there, so be safe. Have a fantastic weekend. And take the hot potato. But I'm wanting John Wick 3. They're probably going to do a John Wick 3. It is the first one was awesome. The second one was pretty much just as good. They're going to do it. But first, we're going to have Bill and Ted. Anyway, back to comics. We got on a tangent because King NorCal thinks of Spider-Man 3. Never mind. Here is issue number 2 of 8 of Batman the White Knight. And don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that issue number 8 came out on Wednesday. Like I said, I didn't go to the comic shop, so I didn't get a chance to find this out. But I'm pretty sure issue 8 came out, so I'm going to have to eBay the damn thing. Kyle saying Casablanca. Oh, God. Batman and Robin, enough said. I still think that Elektra and Ghost Rider 2 are still lower than Batman and Robin. I just think so. And the reason I say that is because of Alicia Silverstone. Just saying. Leather Batman butt, leather Batgirl butt. Just saying that. They're filming 3 right now, actually. Boom! Knowledge dropped with Dandiest Storm. What's going on, bro? What's going on, Lethal? How you doing, man? Fantastic Four. Oh, yeah, well, you're right. That was pretty garbage, too. You're right. What was I going to try to say? What's going on, babies? Oh, nothing. Just Kyle hanging out. Kyle's about to go to Casablanca? I don't know. Yes, by far. Yeah, I mean, Fantastic Four was pretty garbage, too. Damn, I don't know. Hey, Lethal and Jinxie and Lethal Zanus. Dan, Jinxie's first. Jinxie comes first. We're on a break. All right. Batman White Knight issue number 5 right there. The cover's bleh, but the story's better. Hey, Lethal. Hey, Lethal. Getting back into the Dark Knights, the metal series. This is Hawkman Found, issue number 1, and that is an amazing cover. Like, dude, straight up, I forgot who asked, but they said, what are the top 10 or best cover ever? This one is definitely in the top 100. this is an awesome, awesome cover. I can't even... Yeah, like the camera really doesn't even pick up how badass this is. And it's a foil or metal cover, however you want to say it, with some serious artwork. It is awesome. No, Jizzy. No. So are we having a comic debate someday? I mean, yeah, we can comic debate right meow. I love Daredevil. Who wants to fight me? Nostalgic, just hang out. I'm almost done with this stack, and then we'll get into actual real Daredevil comic books. I need that. I know. We listing worst movies of all time. Bring it on. Like I said, if we want to talk, like, just because I'm showing comic books and talking about comic books, like the next one is Ninja Turtles, that doesn't mean we have to strictly talk about Ninja Turtles. We can have a completely different conversation over here on the side about comic book movies, or hell, Casablanca if you really want to. That looks cool as F. I know. I need that. So this is actually Batman and the TMNT issue number 4 of 6. This came out, I want to say, about a month ago. But you got this old school Eastman and Laird cover going on right there. Sorry about that loud word of cover. I think I'm getting kind of sick, so my voice cracks in and out like I'm going through puberty. I'm going through puberty. Anyway, there you go. Too bad I'm grayscale colorblind. Well, I mean, that's fine. I never read a comic, like, ever in the history of ever. Damn. Nerdy, give us Arnie Mr. Freeze impression. What about Green Hornet for worst? Ooh. Anyway, pretty cool cover. Now, I've talked about my love-hatred with the Green Hornet movie. It's not that the movie was bad. It's just that the main hero, a.k.a. the Green Hornet, was cast incorrectly. I think that Kato was cast perfectly, and even the villain was cast nicely. It's just that Seth Rogen was a terrible Green Hornet. So it wasn't that it was a bad movie. Even the story wasn't that bad. It was just bad main casting. Jinxie says, hi, the kids have her iPad so she can't type. That's all right, Jinxie. I don't read I don't read comics. Hell, I don't even read Playboys. Nobody reads Playboys anymore. There's this thing called the internet. If you wait, I think you need to join the Big Bang Theory TV show. I don't know what comics are, never had been interesting. Well, that's all right. Listen, the thing about this show is just because we're discussing comic books doesn't mean that you have to necessarily like comic books. I'll give you the DMK reference. DMK could care two shits about any comic book that I've ever shown on this show, ever. However, we can have a completely different conversation while we're still talking about the comic books. I mean, there's stuff behind me. I guarantee you've seen some of the stuff. And we do talk about video games. I do have an entire shelf over here dedicated strictly to video games, old school and new. So eventually it'll come back around. Anything with Ben Affleck. The Shadow with Alec Baldwin. Still not a bad movie. The Punisher movie from the 80s was terrible. Ah, shit, you're right. Damn. Twisted Joe. Nerd Death Battle. Wonder Woman versus Thor. Possibly the most cancerous death battle. What? Oh, cancerous? I don't know that word. DMK just wants to see Pops. Oh, hee hee. Big Bang sucks. I hate it. Again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Like, you're not supposed to like everything. There's no way you're going to like everything that I say about things. Like, I do have an opinion and you have an opinion, and that's how it should be. Like, we should be able to coexist and have different opinions on things. NorCal. Just saying, you know, like... Night Dragon Ball. I don't know who said night. Have a good night. Oh, Demon Bunny. Demon Bunny, have a fantastic evening. I'm sorry I missed your comment. I don't read comics. I don't even read Pornhub. Lethal joke. Yes. What about the Green Lantern's worst movie? I actually liked the Green Lantern movie. I thought it was awesome. But, again, my opinion. Hey, Dolph was awesome. It still wasn't a good movie. Old 90s games are the best. Yeah, I have a bunch. And we actually do game streams. We actually do flashback old school game streams. I have an emulator that does. It has all NES, N64, not N64, NES, SNES, and Sega games. And every once in a while we'll fire up a stream and just play some random ones. So that is a thing. Makes being a physicist suck. They think they're all that dumbass shell. Yeah, exactly, right? I get where you're coming from. I understand that. Just saying. Where's Heroes? Definitely don't agree on anything you say. That's very true. You want to see somebody who's always, like, fighting back regardless? It's like, this is a knife. And Lethal's like, that's not a knife. No. Sorry, bro. Look, my mustache runs into my mouth, so when I talk, it kind of flutters out. That's not a knife. I like Green Lantern, but I've always had a man crush on Ryan Reynolds. I agree. I have a man crush on Stephen Amell. So, yeah. I agree to disagree. There you go. Apart from Lethal's anus, right? Ooh. again, so this is where I sit with that. I think, again, not my debate, but I'm saying, like, the Lethal's anus joke was super duper funny about 5 months ago. Like, now it's really run its course with the exception of Dan Frode saying hi, but y'all do you. It's like the Carl. Like, I screamed Carl for, I don't know, 8-9 months. And then I said, you know what? The joke is done. So y'all can continue Lethal's anus talk, but nah. Except for Dan Frode. He's allowed. Opinion on how overpowered Wonder Woman and the Flash are in Justice League just to make Supes look stronger. Twisted, I wish that I could talk on that, but I never saw the damn movie. I heard, I have a couple people that I trust their reviews. One of my good friends, he actually works for Marvel. Another one, he actually owns his own comic book shop in Canada. And I trust both of their opinions highly on things to read and watch. And both of them said that it was pretty much fast, hot garbage. So I pass until it comes on Netflix and get it for free. So I can't actually put an opinion on it. So I don't know. 80s live action, My Secret Identity. I've been here the whole time. There he is, jumping and creeping. I am like that. I will battle. I feel like it. What? No, Carl. No, Carl. Nerdy, my anus has ran its course. I think it has. Like, this is just me looking at a joke. Like, it's funny-ish, but it's kind of like, it's sort of lost all meaning. Justice League was mad. Avengers pissed all over Ben Affleck's serious-ass face. I know, the dude called the Nerdy Effect didn't see Justice League. I know, I want to, but I don't want to pay for it. I don't want to pay for it. See, Dandy, so look, the Force is Dandiest Storm. You see that? The Force is Dandiest Storm. So, until someone replaced Dandiest Storm, pretty much, their opinion matters. Wonder Woman, who is meant to be the female equivalent of Supes, couldn't even hit him. Same with the Flash. Damn, really? Gotham! Gotam's still funny. You can do a movie about... No! If Gotham gets canceled... Biddies! Metal, thank you so much. You can do a movie about the anus saga... Now, why did I read that? I skipped it to not read it. I'm done with life. Really? You like the Gotham show? All right. The Green Lantern movie was cool because we Finn. Did you become France all of a sudden? Twisted! Did I miss Twisted? I don't know. Thank you so much, Metal. Hey, someone give me a sub. There you go. Like, I would personally assume that Dandiest Storm would be male, but I have been wrong in the past, so that's why it's a them. Wonder Woman didn't want to hit him. She said she didn't want to hurt him. Yeah, exactly. So, let's get through these, and then we're actually going to show some toys tonight. And normally we don't do it during comic, but I want to make up a little bit for Wednesday. At least you're not like Kevin Smith in the Sellout. I mean, if I could sell out, I would. Believe me or not. Hell, people are all so mad. It's like, I really like that rock band, and then they started making money. The hell? Yeah, everybody wants to make money doing what they love. Like, this isn't even a job. This is a side project that I do. And like, I have to go make real money and then come and sit down and then do this. But it would be awesome to actually just do this. So if I could sell out, 100% would. If somebody's like, here's $1 million to talk comic books. Thank you. Now I'll wear a jersey forever. Even so, she did so bad against Steppenwolf. What? Yay, toys. Yes, I am male. Like I said, I've been wrong in the past. Like, somebody, like, their name is like Todd Stevenson. It's like, hi, Todd. How you doing, my man? I'm a girl. Shit. Hello, Mrs. Todd Stevenson. All right, so 2 more comics. And these have been out for a while, but pretty cool in general. I've said it before. If Zenescope is anywhere in your comic book radar, pick it up. They don't produce a lot of Zenescope stuff, regardless of the title or not, whether it's Alice in Wonderland or any of that stuff, Grim Fairy Tales. Always pick it up because there's value there. They don't produce a lot. They only send like maybe 10 or 15 copies per comic shop, and most of the time people don't buy them, so they go to back issues. For some reason they sell, but they kind of don't. Just to test you. No. No, that's not what I meant. His opinion on anything is all bought, even if it sucks. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying for that. Like, I said this before. If a product comes out and I think that it's cool, I'll tell you it's cool, and I'll tell you why, and let you form your own opinion from what I tell you about it. And I'll give you the biggest thing was Loot Crate. When Loot Crate started, I never got any kickbacks or anything from it. But when I would buy a Loot Crate because I liked the content, and then I would show the content and say, this is cool. And then Loot Crate started to suck. It started to just be putting garbage together and selling to you for $25 a month. So at that point, I started telling everybody, hey, this is what you're getting. It's not worth what's in here. Form your own opinions, and therefore I don't do Loot Crate. So there's a point where there's credibility. Like, if I tell you a real opinion, you can take it for what it's self-worth, but I would never force a product down that I personally wouldn't buy. So that's where it is. This stream is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. I mean, I don't have enough to shave, so you know that's a lie. What do you think my idea Gamora doesn't... No. I love comic books back in the day, but they're hard to get in the UK. That's understandable. I know that I've sent a couple comic books to Heroes over in Belgium because he just doesn't get them. Like it's like 3 or 4 months behind and stuff like that. And I don't even know if you can get stuff digitally over there or not, or if there's still a wait time. I just don't know. See, that I can respect. Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, right now, the force is Dandia Storm, and that means we all have to abide. What? Oh, all right. So, talking about Xenoscope, right? So this is Belle, issue number 1, The Beast Hunter. And yeah, that is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Xenoscope revived it. And because they don't call it that Belle, they can do any Belle they want. Like, likeness is close. So this is what they came up with. They came up with this crazy Belle thing. This Belle lady right there. Of course, she's dressed all cool. And she actually hunts Beast, which I think is really, really cool. Get a coffee from Starbucks and get arrested after. Cheers. But yeah, so that is Belle, the Beast Hunter. Pretty cool. That's issue number 1. And then we also have issue number 2 of Belle, the Beast Hunter. Pretty kick-ass cover. Pretty awesome. Yeah. Awesome. And I'll show you guys some of the artwork on the inside. And then we'll swap. We'll show a couple toys. Now, granted, it's probably not the toys that you're going to care about. But we will. Look at the artwork in there. See? That's why I say anytime you see the Xenoscope logo, pretty much pick it up. And there'll be value behind it. Like I said, they're not in shops very often. They don't get them. Anyway. You come with me. Yes. Metal Mog, why should you come with me? To ban my stream over spoilers. What? Oh, all right. So let's talk about this. So part of my bad day from last Sunday and Monday involved a water heater explosion. So that is where my life sat. That was like just about this much of my bad day from Sunday and Monday was a water heater explosion. Now, for the most part, my collection is protected. I have the stuff that's not displayed in here and in the nerd hole. It is in plastic bins. It is protected because at any point in time, something could happen. Your entire world could flood, and then there goes the collection that you spent time and money organizing. Well, there was a box in my garage, and anybody from the old school days has seen my garage. We streamed from there one time. I care about all toys. Well, I appreciate that. Oh, that sucks. Well, yeah, hang on. We'll get to that. Goes back in the corner quietly. No, don't cry. Get up. What I like to do is try to make funny stuff, so it's not funny. Let me know. Oh, well, no. Like I said, you're amongst friends right now. So anyway, most of my collection, like 99% of my collection that is not up or whatever, is in a plastic bin. It is stored decently. It is not being crushed. They're heavy-duty plastic bins. Well, there was a box that before I really got back into collecting that was in my garage, and I had forgotten even where it was. So when I was getting stuff out of the way to clean up the water damage, I picked up this box and the bottom fell out, and I was like, oh, that's what I forgot I even had. So these are from 2002. These are the revamped Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and from what I remember from the series, it was a really, really good series. It was sort of dark toned. It wasn't the the lighthearted cowabunga that you remember from the 80s and 90s. It had a dark tone to it, but it was very in-depth. I remember the theme song was really, really good too. But when they came out, like, I wasn't at the ability to do the collecting like I do now. Like, I was still learning trades and stuff like that. So buying these was sort of a luxury. Like, it was like, either we're going to eat this week or I'm going to buy these turtles. Anyway, after I collected them because I didn't open them, I put them in a box, and then they got stored in the garage, and I forgot about them. So anyway, this is the Donatello turtle, and as you can see, the card is a little bit warped. Now, it's still in pretty damn good condition, but it does have a little bit of water damage, and it's sad because these had stayed for, I don't know, 15 years, untouched, like, untouched by sunlight and anything. Didn't get crushed or anything. Bad comic book movie, The Crow Salvation. Is that technically a comic book movie, though? But yeah, so there is Donatello. And then next we have the Shredder, and this is their incarnation of the Shredder. Pretty damn cool. And as you can see, this one didn't get hurt as bad as the other one. This one's still in pretty damn good condition. The cartoon was sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes. I'm in my 40s. I remember the 80s and 90s was the golden age. Well, you're amongst friends then. Yeah. So anyway, that is the Shredder. Like I said, still pretty good condition for that one. Then we've got Leonardo right there. And these are awesome. Check this out. They actually came with suction cups, so you can actually like stick to the wall and climb up. Pretty cool condition. And this one's not bad. The card is pretty straight on him. So he didn't get hurt. I think that these were on the top. It is not only the first. Shaking my head. Boom! Right there. King Norcal dropping some knowledge and not fighting me on Spider-Man facts. It's always good to be one with the universe. And then we've got Michelangelo. And Michelangelo is like a fan favorite. Raphael is mine, but people do love Mikey. I do love Mikey. And he's not bad. Just a slight curve, but not bad. But yeah, these are the ones that pretty much survived. Now, I won't show Raph because Raph is actually in a different bin. It's something I'd brought in from my collection. I had a Raphael wall, so he was actually hanging on the wall, so there's no damage to him. He was part of a different series, so he's already been boxed up, binned, and perfect. Would new comics be the same on Wednesday in UK? I think so. Actually, I think Canada gets them a day before us. I think that they get them on Tuesday. Triple H is Blad made a great movie. What? Raphael #1. Yes. In Blade. There you go. What's that rat called? We'll get there. Ratatouille. That's what it's called. So these are the figures that didn't survive the greatest. So this is the old school foot soldier. Pretty cool. And the figures didn't damage at all. It's the cards. Check out the warpness on that one. Yeah, so this is what happens when it soaks up water for a day and a half. Not cool, water heater. Not cool. Yeah, Ratatouille. Here's what April looked like. I like that April came with Mausers, and the bonus TMNT video game code is inside of her. Yeah, she didn't fare very well either. Yeah, right there. Look at that. That is... It makes me sad because these were untouched for so damn long, and then boom, dropped out. And if I remember that they were there, they of course would have been binned up and never. You should watch the episode where they meet the 80s Turtles and the black and white comic turtles. I've actually seen that one. You're right. Mailman, what's going on, Mailman? How you doing? Have you delivered all the mail today? I've had a lot of water in my time. I'm pretty warm. That's true. He was thirsty. Yeah, that's still sad to hear. Looks like one of my Playboys. That's gross. So here is Splinter. You were asking about Splinter. Splinter is actually pretty cool. There's some detail with this. He actually has a cloth robe, some extra arrows. Pretty cool. Splinter, yeah, you can just see that card. Like picture 2 weeks ago, this was a flat, perfect card, and then now you've got this, like, even right here, like, look at that. Yeah, the two card parts have actually separated completely on it. I believe that he was on the bottom. Yeah. That super sucks, but those are cool. Yeah, I've never showed them on the show because I actually forgot they even existed. Here's another guy. This was like Shredder's right-hand man. This was Hun, sorry. This was Hun. Pretty, I mean, that's a big, beefy-ass figure. I mean, there's a lot there. But yeah, he got a lot of damage. I think him and Splinter were on the bottom. So, yeah, they soaked up all the water. When I slid the box out, when I picked it up, they all went blue, and then water fell on top of them. It was just a bad day. Splinter, that's it, yes. And then the last one that was in the set was, of course, Casey Jones, right there. Casey Jones, fully articulate, badass figure. Looks great, but the card suffered a lot. It suffered a whole lot. It's just, yeah. And you know what's funny? It feels kind of cold. It's like some of the water is still in the damn thing, but I'm not sure. Well, he is Splinter after all. So, there, we got to talk a little bit about toys. It may not have been the toys that you wanted to talk about. Been talking about Turtles a lot lately because I'm redoing my entire old school 80s collection. Farewell, Jizzy NNC. Kingly matters to attend to. NorCal, are you going to be on tonight, my man? Are you going to be on over on the PlayStation, Twitch? Are you going to be on tonight? Or when are you next going to be on? Oh, Fortnite. Duh. Take care, King. Yes. Love the Turtles. Casey, whoop, whoop. But yeah, so those are it. And they are now getting their own proper plastic bin, even though there is some water damage to it. I don't want to further have anything bad happen to them, so they're getting their own damn plastic bin. They're going to get stored in the right spot, cool, dry place, and lesson learned. Take care, King. Yes. So we have got. Let's see. I'll tell you what. We were talking about Daredevil. So let's get back into the Galactus case right here. We showed this on Monday. Let's get back into the Galactus case, and we'll get those some other day. We were talking about Daredevil. I don't remember who brought up Daredevil. I can't remember. So these are some of my old school Daredevil comics. We showed this one on Monday. So we'll show more. What is going on, Norvis 8-Legged Critters? I was sad to hear that you weren't on yesterday, but I understand. Believe me. This guy understands when life hits you hard. So hopefully you guys are doing well and have a fantastic weekend. Might be on Battlefront 2. You down for that? Probably. I bow to no king. Still didn't get an answer. I'll be on Twitch tonight. Okay, cool. So if you guys do follow me, I'll probably be hosting King NorCal tonight. So you guys can go and check him out and see what the kingdom is all about. Good. Don't even know you, peasant. Damn. All right. So some of these are old school. I don't think they all are. I don't have a lot of old school Daredevil. My old school Daredevil comes from... my old school comics come a lot from Spider-Man. Fortnite is brilliant but frustrating. I actually re-downloaded Fortnite, so probably going to be playing some of that today, or this weekend. Hey, Norv. I met Herbert. So we showed this on Monday. But this is Daredevil issue number 20. And I don't mean issue number 20 of the New Age series. No, the original Daredevil issue number 20 right there. This is old school. And I showed a little bit. The corners, like, I'd like to take it out. But it is not the greatest condition copy. The corners do have some damage to it. So it pretty much just needs to live inside of this right there. So, yeah, some of my New Age comics aren't bagged and boarded. Eventually they will. But the ones that truly matter, they're bagged and boarded. Next, we have issue number 22 of Daredevil. Like I said, old school. Old school right there. Pretty cool. The Tri-Man lives right there. 12 cents. Wow. Yeah, 12 cents. Yeah, that's how much this comic book cost when it originally came out. 12 damn cents. And I don't know the value of it right now. Some of these are in decent condition. Some of these are, you probably don't want to open the damn cover too hard because it'll start cracking and flaking. But yeah. Hey Jones, hey J-Dub. Yes. And the entire Nerd Awesome Circle. Yes. Well, you're part of the Awesome Nerd Circle. Daredevil on Netflix is hit or miss. I enjoy it. I think that the Daredevil Netflix series, especially, I think it was episode 3, was the continuous shot down the hallway when he goes into one room, throws a dude out. Like, I think that is just brilliant directing, choreography and all that. I think that is what really makes that series awesome, is part of the fight scenes. some of the storytelling is true to the comics and some of it's weird, but I love that series. I love what Netflix is putting out there, because if not, we would have to wait, 6-8 months for just a movie, whereas we get 12 or 10 or 12 hours worth of solid comic book content. And Luke Cage drops pretty soon. What years are those Daredevils? I don't know offhand. They don't have the years stamped on it, but I mean, you can just Google what year did issue number 28 of Daredevil come out, and then you'll know faster than me, because I'm not going to open them. Lions, don't worry about the opinions of lambs. I actually checked that. Check that Shot has hidden edits. Yeah, what they did was they did like 4 takes, and then they just chose the best one of it. Okay, I'm done. Farewell. All right, my man. We'll see you tonight. Amish Nerd Circle. You say damn straight. Amish Nerd Circle. It's just made of wood, like that one. Yes. So question: Iron Fist, you hate or like? Hate, like, or love it? Let me get through this. So this is issue number 28 of the original Daredevil. Here comes the Daredevil, the man without fear. And of course, this is written and created by the amazing Stan Lee. I don't know what he's taking on there. It looks like some green kind of monsters. But yeah, issue number 28 right there. Edits or no direction was great, yes. So opinion on the Iron Fist TV show for Netflix. I believe that it was the worst of the 4 on Netflix. Now, we're not including... Well, sorry, there's 5 now. We're not including the Defenders. That was its own cool saga thing to put together. But I've said it before. Iron Fist, I believe, is the weakest. And it's because... Like, Iron Fist is supposed to be so fucking powerful. He's supposed to be an absolute badass. And they degraded him down to this whiny guy that's just like... when I summon the Iron Fist, you're gonna go down. And then all of a sudden he gets kicked in the back of the head and he's sleeping. And he said, like, I'm supposed to protect Kung Lao or Shung Lao or what the hell is it? Kung Lao. Yeah, Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat. I'm supposed to protect Kung Lung, that's what it was. I'm supposed to protect Kung Lung, and if I'm not there, then it's gonna fall. And it's like, well, why is your ass wandering around New York City? Get your ass back there. But I really like this hot Japanese chick. Get back and protect. I don't know. It was just, I think Jessica Jones was awesome. I really like Kristen Ritter. Clance, I appreciate you being here, man. Give Ruta a tap on the balls for me. But yeah, I can't hate it. I will not put hate towards the Iron Fist show. Displeased, but not when it first emerges. Displeased with it is best, but not hate. And if they do get a second season out of it, I think that's when they'll improve a lot of the writing portions of it. But that's just me. I thought God of War TV series was real. No, of course, no. No. Play the game, bro. Make Bros a Platinum King, get a Platinum Trophy on it. All right, moving right along. So this is actually, Here Comes the Daredevil, or Original Daredevil, issue number 30, when he takes on the mighty Thor. Pretty damn cool crossover right there, especially so early in Daredevil's career. And yeah, this is actually not a bad copy. There's not a lot of tears in this. The spine is but it's still in pretty damn good condition. Now, this next comic is really, really cool, and I'm going to drop some nerd facts upon thou, if you are ready. I googled Daredevil 28. It's from 1967. There you go, right there. So that's that. And I have issue number 20. I think that's the first one. Yeah. The oldest Daredevil I have is issue number 20. So that may be 66, 67, somewhere in there. So that's, you know how old it is. But it would be better as a movie, God of War. Did you say Gotham? Yes, Gotham. We don't need TV series running an amazing game. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was about to say. 100%. Fair enough. I thought it was better than Luke. Really? I tell you what, this is what make Luke Cage better for me than Iron Fist. The music. The music all throughout Luke Cage was awesome. Was so good. Now, there were parts where they killed off people that shouldn't have been killed off so damn early that without spoilers, that I think that they really shouldn't have. But the music really was phenomenal in Luke Cage, whereas the music in Iron Fist was kind of like, I don't know, drum beats and cymbals. I don't know. I've only seen Daredevil on Netflix both seasons. Well, like I said, that's a good way to start. Really, Jessica Jones is awesome. The Batman video games is better than some of those movies. Yeah, exactly. Dude, Batman Arkham Asylum is a phenomenal game. But yeah, I agree with Lethal on this one because God of War needs to be a game. It needs to be a video game. It doesn't need to be condensed down into a series because it is a franchise. And when you start doing that, you end up with stuff like the Super Mario Brothers movie, where it's like, oh, let's try to capitalize. Oh, what an epic fail. You know, no. God of War needs to be a video game and stay there. Like even a TV series, no. Tiny Busters, I want you guys to have a fantastic evening. I know it's already Saturday there, so get up and be absolute badasses. It's older than my brother, and that's old. Nerd facts, let's go. All right, I'm going to drop some nerd facts in just a second. Let me get caught up. E equals MC is not correct. E equals MC divided by V2. Nerd fact drop. Boom. Google. True Lethal, but could see God of War on the big screen. I still wouldn't want it. I think that, like, Hollywood, personal opinion, but Hollywood is very corrupt right now. It is, we want to be the biggest cash grab possible. So yeah, God of War is super popular. Let's throw this in there. Then they hire real writers to do it. And then the studio doesn't like it because, oh, this scene's too violent. Or this thing has nudity. We can't put that out there for kids, even though the God of War franchise does have nudity in it. It's stuff like that. When you start limiting what happened in its original content versus what they're putting on the big screen, that's where you lack your substance. And that's where you lose what the fans stayed around for. So anyway, there you go. Last of Us will make an awesome movie. I agree with that because it's basically a damn movie. Anyway, they try too hard to make it appeal to the masses. Exactly. And that's where you make your money, but that's where you lose hardcore fans. So it's kind of an iffy back and forth. Playing a game like God of War is like playing a movie as you direct it. Exactly. That's where it should stay. God of War has nudity and ripping heads off. It would be watered down. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's get back. Hey, man. Let's get back to some super facts. So this is issue number 47 of Daredevil right there. Brother, take my hand. Now, what makes this special, you ask? Nothing big happens. Daredevil doesn't even fight enemies in this. What this is, Stan Lee was asked in an interview what his favorite comic book was of all time. They said, like, he's created so many, and when we obviously put Steve Ditko in this for the drawing and all this, like the help creation of this, but Stan Lee is the brain behind it. Stan Lee said, this is what my idea is, and Steve Ditko brought it to life. I'm not taking that away from him. I'm just talking about Stan Lee in general. They asked Stan Lee, what is the greatest comic book that you created? And this is the issue in his response, which is Daredevil number 47. And I wish it would focus. But yeah, so there's a little bit of facts for you right there. Super facts! Yeah. Yeah, it turns into a Final Fantasy movie. Yeah, probably. Think that's why the Uncharted movie not out yet. It's probably coming. What I would like to see, if I was a studio exec, with the new Tomb Raider movie, I would make a Tomb Raider movie, I would make an Uncharted movie, and then I would make a Tomb Raider meets Uncharted. Picture that. Daredevil and Punisher, probably my favorite group of characters. Boom, facts drop. Mailman, not much. There you go. But yeah, so this is actually Stan Lee's favorite comic book that he ever made right there. And a lot of it is centered around I believe if I remember right, a soldier that is wrongfully accused, and Matt Murdock, not Daredevil, has to defend him at a trial and dropping some serious facts and knowledge and stuff. But yeah, this issue right here, Stan Lee's favorite ever. So pretty cool. At least you learned something today. We got a few more Daredevil ones right here. And these are some that I've organized in the past. That's why there's so many Daredevils in a row. But all right, so this is... I'm trying to remember why. Okay, this isn't what I'm thinking of. So this is issue number 234. 224. So we go from issue 47 all the way to 324 with Daredevil Fall from Grace. Oh, Joey Undead just subscribed! 3 months in a row! Pew, 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 pew! Probably should have some fireworks for that. Thank you so much, my man. It is great to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic... I saw you on the other day, but I didn't get a chance to pop in. How's the games going? God of War makes a movie. Oh, it's Clash of the Titans ripoff. Yeah, exactly. Super Fact, sponsored by Electro, the worst comic book movie ever. Super Jonesy. I want to see the Spider-Man and Deadpool movie. That would be awesome. I agree. What's your favorite comic book? Spider-Man. Red Walrus. Catwoman is worse. Oh, damn. But does the Halle Berry Catwoman actually considered a comic book movie? Is it? Is it? Because that's garbage. What subscribe mean? New to Twitch. I'm fairly new to Twitch too. So a follow means that you follow the channel. Subscribes means you pay. We never ask anybody to subscribe. It is always just awesome when it happens. But a follow is you get notifications, you get to hang out, and all this stuff like that. But a subscribe gives you these emotes right here, these Nerd Circle emotes. And usually my Nerd Circle sits right there, but I'm doing inventory, so it's not. But you actually get like this Nerd Circle to slam on the show. But what's really cool is you actually get to use that Nerd Circle in anybody else's chat on Twitch. So that's what you get. If you 2-tier sub, then you get the fish stick. Which hasn't been seen in a long time. Gonna come around pretty soon. There it is. Red Walrus is showing off right now, and Dan's got some creative chick in the middle of those, but still cool. Subscribe is just a way to help out the streamer and give back to the content. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. How does someone next week sound man to go through some boxes? Bring it on, baby. I'll do it this weekend. I'll do it right meow. It has a DC brand on it, so yes, that would be awesome. The Telltale Batman Catwoman is so hot. Agreed. 100% agreed. So, Daredevil issue number 324, Fall from Grace. Pretty cool cover. Like, I know do not adjust your TVs, but that is pretty cool. I might have to do that. Like I said, it's never said, like, if you do, it's awesome. It's really cool, but it's never necessary. You're always going to be welcome inside the Nerd Circle, regardless of it. Just gotta make the chat happen. You know, that's pretty much it. So this is actually Daredevil Tree of Knowledge finale. This is 332. And this is when they changed the Daredevil suit. This is this gray and red armor that he had for a little bit, but still a pretty badass cover right there. Deadpool has to apologize to David Beckham. Yeah, I saw that. Black Cat versus Catwoman. Pussy fight. I'd watch it. Auto mod. Messages being helpful. Oh, well, damn. What is going on here? I guess that's Nostalgic Nerd. Okay. All right, we'll allow it. I don't know if anybody saw that or just me. Okay. I gotcha. Relentless used, ad permitted. What's going on, Relentless? Still hanging out, my man. I approved it for you. So this is Daredevil. I know why I picked this up, because it's a solid number all the way across. This is Daredevil 333. 333. Boom. Daredevil 333. And as you can see, he's got that that gray and red armor going on, which is pretty cool. And you got a giant rat right there. Why not? Simple and cool cover. Yeah, it is. It is neat. Okay, this isn't it either. Where are they? No, that's not it. Oh, okay, this is the next, not this one. All right, so this is when they revamped Daredevil. This is Daredevil 16. This is Here Comes the Daredevil, Man Without Fear. Pretty damn cool cover right there. I like that they got it split with sort of this Daredevil, sort of like light going up through, showing the law offices. This is part of what happened in, spoiler alert, in the Netflix series, where him and Foggy sort of split because of the Daredevil, which is pretty cool that they based it on this. I'm being monetized. Wait, I'm being monetized. I'm a nice person. I don't know what that means. It's just the bot. I mean, I'm not doing it on purpose. That's just what the bot does. So don't worry about it. Don't take it personal, bro. It's not meant for the Nostalgic Nerd. It's made for some random guy who's coming through streams dropping bad language and stuff. So don't take it personal. Not everybody. Fizz, we're almost done in here, man. But it's great to see you, buddy. Take care. Have a great night. Give Budka kisses for me. So this is Daredevil, the old school, clicking back, number 319. And that is a cool kick-ass cover right there. You've got the Empire State Building and this little red dot right there just falling, which you know is Daredevil. And this is Fall from Grace prologue, and we saw Fall from Grace number 5 earlier.
Say hallelujah.
Ah!
Say hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Thank you very much, HG Crimson Sky. That is a mouthful of a name. I wonder what HG stand for. Let's see here. No, that's Procter Gamble. Dang, I can't. My brain's not working for cool thing. But Crimson Sky, I appreciate the hell of that follow. I really do. Hopefully you had a fantastic weekend. So here's a kick-ass cover. This is Daredevil 323, guest starring Venom, Fall from Grace, chapter number 4. Hallelujah! Yes. As you can see, the Venom symbiote is taking over Matt Murdock. Pretty badass awesome. Hydra Gaming. Awesome. I tried. Hell Hydra. They don't do the Nazi. What do they do? Hell... It's something like that. Maybe it's... I don't remember. But Hydra Gaming, welcome to the show. Hydra Gaming, Crimson Sky. What kind of games do you play? Hail Hydra, yes. Sick cover. Yeah, it really is. Not as elegant as Dandy Storm. Not as elegant. Damn sure not as elegant, because Dandy Storm has a twiddly mustache and glasses. Gotta have glasses. But yeah, pretty kick-ass cover right there. Love it. All right, so... we're at 140. This will be the last book. Last book of the evening. I know we just got here. I know. All right. So this is the last one, and this is a series that I want based solely on Park Creator, and that's where we're at. So this is Here Comes the Daredevil. This is issue number 6. Now this is when they revamped it. This is from Marvel Knights, and issue number 6 right there. Pretty badass. Venom's climax face. But what is cool about this is the part that was written by Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith was one of the co-writers for this Daredevil series for the Marvel Knights. I don't remember how long the Marvel Knights came around for this Daredevil series. I don't remember. But Kevin Smith wrote a whole lot of them. It's what we team stream under for the Extra Life charity event in November. Awesome. Yeah, there was a guy that I followed on Twitch, and then I ended up following, I followed him on Twitter, and then ended up following him on Twitch, and he was telling me about the team stream, and I had no idea about it, and I'm like, I'm very new to Twitch. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I am very new to Twitch, so I'm still trying to learn all the ropes, and trying to figure this stuff out. And he says if you put the Retweet Gaming in the Twitter, they'll help you out with the spin around. And I'm like, that's awesome, because I have like 18 followers on Twitter, and the only reason I even made it is for this channel. There was somebody that I followed, and I can't remember their name offhand, but they said, yo, you got to get one if you're on Twitch. It's part of the whole cycle of it. So I'm still new to both Twitter and Twitch, and I'm just trying to get around. But I do appreciate you popping in. I really do. Again, we're just trying to, make some kind of footing here on Twitch, because this is where I truly want to bring this show. But anyway, so there is Daredevil, issue number 6 by Kevin Smith, and pretty badass, cool cover right there. Nice use of negative space. I don't know what that means. But anyway, unless you're talking about the comic book. So, just be interesting like you, and you'll make it. I mean, this isn't my first attempt at this. I've done it on YouTube. I actually archive all my stuff on YouTube. When we come back from our break, I know this doesn't seem like a break, but I am on a break from my normal show routine. When we come back on our break, we are 6 episodes away from 200 or 300 episodes. I think it's 300 episodes. Anyway, we're getting close. What's Tweeter? I don't know. And be interactive. I think I'm pretty one. Love comics, so I'm stoked to find you. I appreciate the hell out of it, man. I really do. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff. Fallout, Star Wars. There's a giant Hulk pops. There's a lot of pops over there. Old school Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, the NECA Ninja Turtles, more Ninja Turtles, Iron Man, Back to the Future, Rocketeer, Bill and Ted, classic games, stamp collection, more books. There's a Michael Jackson Thriller album, Star Wars Black Series. These are statues. There's a hot toy right there. Raiders football. Don't judge me. The Nintendo in the box. There's the Power Rangers. Iron Man. We don't do math in here. Up here is a marquee for the old school video games, the stand-up video games. Crossfire, Voltron, Power Rangers, New Voltron, Nerd Circle, Batarang, Monkey from Dr. Jekyll. There's a lot of stuff, and you can't even see 80% of it. YouTube is so messed up. Yeah, it is. I agree. That's why I just archive there and stream here, and I miss a lot of comments. And the Monkey Man. Yeah, there's a Monkey Man up there. Let's see here. Even Canadian sand. Yeah, on this shelf, I actually have like illegal sand. Don't ask. Twizzlers. Yes, Twizzlers too. You could double stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I don't want to. That's the thing. I know that Twisted does. I think that Listwit does. I know that Freddy's Ready do. They all re-stream on those, but I really don't want an attachment to YouTube except for my archive. YouTube has done a lot of people wrong in a very brief span of time, and they're locking themselves, this is personal opinion, they're locking themselves onto terrible people like Logan and Jake Paul, and then putting all the smaller creator content on there in this little bubble where they can't do anything. They can't even grow. Like, I did this exact show in my same platform on the PlayStation, and they were just eating into my comments and my views and all this stuff, and it made everything that I did just sort of be nil, and it made it not worth it. So that's why I sort of distance myself from YouTube. I can technically archive here on Twitch, but I archive on there because I worked hard to build that up. But that's why I like to work hard on Twitch to build that to the same repertoire that I did for YouTube. Pull on the back of the pickup. Yeah, damn straight. YouTube, yes. You forgot the Belgian finger. Yeah, that Belgian finger up there. Yeah, that's right. Because Heroes is very quiet. YouTube has trolls. Troll City. Yes, Twitch is amazing. But anyway, that's my little tiny rant. But there's a lot of stuff in here. Like even in the case, there's Doctor Who down here. That right there, that white thing, is actually an original Evel Knievel doll. And I know that a lot of it seems toy-ish, but we do have games, classic games, new stuff, movie posters. Pops is one of the big things. We actually have a collection of Barbies, Bratz dolls. Let's see what's over here. Hot Wheels. You can't see the Hot Wheels from behind here. Mythic Legions is up top. There's a lot of stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So maybe you're not into comics, but chances are there'll be something that we'll be able to have a conversation about. That's why we do this. I agree. Shut down my channel on YouTube 4 months ago. Damn, that's a lot. But just hated everything going on. Me too. That's where I was. Regardless of how far I was struggling to do it, it's just that it felt so pointless to do it. Don't let Freddie hear you say Barbies. He loves Barbies. I do love Barbies too. Dan, I appreciate that. I agree, Jonesy. I agree, Jonesy. But that's just, again, personal opinion. And I am working on my TMNT collection. The shelf does look garbage, but still working on it. All right, so I'm going to show you one more thing. This is how we're going to start off on Monday's show. I think tomorrow I might do a classic game stream during the day. So sometime around maybe noon or something. Now we're on Central Time, so adjust clocks accordingly. But I'll post on social media to let you guys know. But I'm thinking about doing some old school games. So we'll play like anything from NES or Super Nintendo or Sega, stuff like that. So just something just to kick back and just have a little bit of fun. So a little teaser for Monday like we did with the Daredevil on, hell, that was Monday as well. Underdresses too. Rawr. Yes. So here's an old school, I think it was Jonesy said that his favorite is X-Men. Well, this is original X-Men 168 from 1983 April. I'm sorry, this is Uncanny X-Men. This is Uncanny X-Men 168. Fantastic cover. Of course, you've got Kitty Pryde on it. Kitty Pryde is one of my favorite comic book characters of all time. And I had to have this issue in the collection. Just had to. Super cool issue. It's a great read all the way through, but you have to have the next couple just to sort of get what's going on. But yeah, beautiful old school 1983 one right there. That's what they do in ICW. Make that happen, Allie. Whoa, that's awesome. Whoa. Like, hey, Bill, we've got to, like, get historical figures for our history report. Whoa. These babes are total French babes. So sexy. Yeah.
And pretty soon, we're going to be doing a ASMR stream. Whoa. So be ready for that.
But yeah, that is something that's definitely down the pipeline. I hope if everything goes well next Wednesday, we'll do the Vlad Spacers episode that was supposed to happen this Wednesday. Maybe I can make it up and do a Thursday stream next week too. Depends on scheduling and see how things are going to go. But we might double down on the Vlad Spacers then. But other than that, that is all I got tonight. We're still technically on a break. We're on a break, Dan and Red Walrus. We're on a break. So right now we're still doing comic talk, and we have only finished a box and a half of comics. So we need to step up the damn pace. We're very slow on comics. Your voice is hot. It milks my earwax.
Yo.
Ted S. I mean,
You medieval dickweeds.
But eventually, it'll probably be. It was supposed to be this coming up Wednesday, but it'll probably be the following one. We're actually going to do our very first I call it ASMAR, but I think it's ASMR stream with the Dirty Fish Stick. So those of you who are not familiar with the Dirty Fish Stick will become very familiar with him in a couple weeks. So anyway, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. We made it to the weekend. It's finally Friday. Friday is in the midst of being over, so that means Saturday and Sunday, unless you're Big Daddy Juggalo. You can get out there and just enjoy some time off from the drudge of work. Just have a little bit of time. So from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out for a while. It's awesome to see you. All the names, even the people that just hang out and just hang out in the background. I appreciate you guys coming in and being a part of the show. I really do. So I'll definitely see you on Monday. Going to try to do a game stream tomorrow. Hope to see you there. Make sure you go and check out Mr. Listwitz, Mr. Lethal. I don't think Twisted is on tonight. King NorCal is going to be on pretty soon. Heroes is later in. There he is right there. Well, I look forward to Dare Day. Yes. And the final thing, before we go, I do have a schedule. My schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. That is when I'm always on, unless otherwise stated on social media. Social media is Instagram pretty damn much. That's where I spend 90% of my time. I post a lot of the stuff that you see in here up close and personal, so you don't have to worry about trying to squint and say, what the hell is that? So IG, The Nerdy Effect, YouTube, The Nerdy Effect, Twitter, The Nerdy Effect, and Twitch, The Nerdy Effect. We're branded. So, with all that being said, we make a nerd circle in here. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this nerd circle with you. La 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 la.
It's the Nerdy Effect 5.0.
5.0.
5.0!
The beatbox.
It's a Nerdy Effect
The nerdy effect.
4.0.
Nerdy effect.
Not the dose, not the dose.
5.0. What up?